And once again, welcome back to the College COD Summer Open, powered by eFuse. And once again, it's myself, Seymour, alongside Tiff. As Tiff's joining in for Cruz, we got Purdue up against Texas A&M on raid hardpoint. And I know you were excited to see Purdue, and you want to see them win. Well, look at this lead. They got a whole 50-point lead into this.
Wait, actually, hold on. They're gonna try to come back. We're gonna see TAMU try to make a comeback here. And you know what? I'm all about a close game here. But like I said, I think it's gonna come down to the hard points. And if we're already seeing something this close right now with this much action, I don't know where the rest of the series is gonna go for them.
Looking through the break from the front. Got brother on the right. Nice crossfire set up. They shot down 3. Texas A&M, they hold on. But look at the spawns. They're gonna be in the back line, so you're gonna reinforce. Scrap left over. You're trying to fight into it. Trash is going to fall. Benji to follow. Texas A&M did a good job at calling back this. I mean, it was a 50-point lead when we hopped into this matchup, Tiff, but they have cut that lead down.
All right, I think it's all going to come down to the next point. Like, we'll see the rotation here. We're going to see who's going to hold it, and I'm excited. Oh.
Super excited. Into this one. 113-100. Teams eclipsing the 100-point marker. Brothers trying to hop into this hard point, but it's just back and forth from either side. Split kill feed, and Tragic comes out on top. He's gonna hop in for some time. The remainder 41 seconds. With this team reinforcing this, you know this could get dangerous, Tiff.
It really could. We're just seeing bodies like flying everywhere. The bodies are just hitting the floor, and it's just back and forth nonstop. Let's see.
Tragic's on 5. If he finds streaks, that's going to be a big one if he finds streaks, especially on raid going into such an open map like this. I mean, the only hard points that those streaks really don't have an effect on is Hills 2 and Hills 3 in the garage and the kitchen. And even still, you can have a little bit of an impact with it. So he's going to find that artillery strike, working on the cruise missile. You got 7 seconds left over on this hill number 1, but the rotation, it's going to come soon. And Texas A&M, they're set up for that.
They are. They have at least one person over there holding down the fort, and they're prepped. They're ready. The rotation coming in. The rest of the team's coming in for backup. But you know what? Purdue is on the way.
So far, Texas A&M, they're holding strong. You got the streak coming up fast. I love that call from Tragic. They're going to hop right into this hill for Purdue and immediately putting value into that score streak gained. But Gira on the van. He finds a big 2-piece to keep to keep Purdue out of this zone. Stone's going to fall as well. Blake and Quiet show up in the kill feed, and you still got Purdue holding off onto this, but a lot of emphasis from Texas A&M on those spawns because Purdue, they flipped them out.
Got 18 seconds left on this point, but it looks like, you know, someone already is going over there from Purdue, ready for the next spawn.
Man, I mean, Tiff, when you talk about Purdue, 177 right here. If they get this rotation, they are going to be eclipsing the 200-point marker very soon. What do you need to see from Texas A&M?
We're going to really need to see them step it up. I mean, if they don't put down some major time on this next point, I think we're going to have a serious issue. It's going to be really hard to bring it back from that.
It will be. It will be indeed, especially because you got that Hill 3 coming up soon, and you might not be able to win off this if you're Purdue, but you can get damn close. Trash is going to hop up in the wheelbarrow. He's going to find one. The Flood coming back in for Purdue. They're going to right back into the mix for the remainder 36 seconds. Trying to swap to that secondary, but it's going to be up to Tragic to shut them down, get back into this hill. So Purdue back into it to collect this time. Still 27 seconds, and you can see Texas A&M, they haven't even rotated over to the garage, so it's really kind of up in the air who can take this rotation. And finally, you see those white arrows moving on to the right side of the mini-map.
They're going, but you know what? Tragic's just racking up those kills, and as soon as he gets over there, the next point and that next hill, it's gonna be kind of game over, I think. You know, I don't want to say like I'm biased or anything, but you know, just how this day is kind of gone. You know, I mean, brother, let's see, brother over here, we're not looking at him right now, but he's racking up the kills too, and I think he might be able to at least help them out.
You're talking about Trash, and Benji breaks right on with a big 2-piece. You got the backup to Purdue looking to put this away with the remainder 10 seconds now before they can mask that 250 points. Benji wrapping around, soaking it up. 3 seconds left. You have to touch down to get the shot punch of your brother, but Purdue, they're able to put this away. To 250 to 117 in the raid hardpoint. That is a statement here.
Hey, they're starting off strong. They said, hey, we came here to win. We want a loser's bracket run, and we're here to take this. We're not going to let anyone stop us for a chance at that prize pool.
Oh, exactly. And I mean, for anybody wondering what the prize pool is, I mean, first place, you get $3,000. Second place, 1,500. Third place, 500. So a lot on the line between these teams. And I mean, the fact that this is a losers bracket game is enough to say that there is a lot on the line for both of these two teams. Because I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, Purdue, COD, Texas A&M. I was talking about them. They have a lot of history, and to see them in the losers bracket round one, it's surprising to have to say goodbye to one of these teams. But Moscow Search and Destroy is up next, Tiff. It's a big change of pace from either of them. What do you want to see Texas A&M do to kind of step up to the plate?
I wanna see him kinda take lead. I wanna see them take charge, have some good comms on their team, know what they're doing, set it up right, but however, if something goes wrong and, Purdue takes this as well, it's not looking good for Texas A&M then. We're gonna have some issues, and they're gonna have to really, reverse sweep it.
Yes, they will. I know you're coming from the Warzone scene as well, but kind of, I wouldn't say new to the competitive Call of Duty scene, but definitely new to the college COD scene. And you've been sitting behind, kind of watching all these players, kind of go through all throughout the day. How are you feeling about this whole atmosphere?
Look, it's crazy. And I'll be completely honest. When I was in college, we didn't have any of this. There were no esports teams. So, like, my alma mater already got taken out in the first round. And I was really sad to see SIUE go, not going to lie. But it's so cool to see all the young talent that's up and coming. And honestly, if any of these students go pro, I would be ecstatic to see them, pro through the CCL. Through the
It's such a yeah, it's such a wonderful place to grow as well as that. I mean, there's a lot of amateur players who kind of grow throughout this, but they go all the way to the CDL. That would be wonderful, for, especially from the college aspect. So we're saying map number two, Moscow to dip right back into Purdue COD versus Texas A&M. Hardpoint was pretty one-sided. I know that you still get that 117 if you are Texas A&M, but when it was come to the gunfights, I mean, Purdue were so good at breaking and moving into Moscow. I need to see Texas A&M. Yeah, you're right. Take charge and start setting their own pace, because it's Purdue COD team. When they get electric, when they get aggressive, they can really take over the map. So you need to see Texas A&M slow things down and start playing at their own pace.
Yeah, no, and it's true. And like I said, yeah, we have here that Purdue has not won a search and destroy yet. So this would be a
Ooh.
really good opportunity for Texas A&M to take that charge, to show some dominance here. And you know what? Like I said earlier, I do like an underdog story. And although I am rooting for Purdue, I would love to see Texas A&M take this. I don't want to see a three. I don't want to. I want to see some fight.
I don't want to see a three sweep either. If who doesn't love an underdog story? Like, really, it's probably like the best thing that you could have in sports, esports, anything at all. I'd be a big fan to see that as well. And I mean, Texas A&M, that's now 4 losses in a row after being 3-0 swept over in the winners bracket by St. Clair Saints. So this is a big one. You want to see them take this search and destroy. It's going to be a big one to kind of bring your momentum back, because they need a little bit of a spark of energy to do so. And starting that, I mean, um, from like checking out Moscow, seeing how the day's going, are there any strategies you want to see them take out maybe on a map like Moscow?
Ah, it's kinda hard to say. I just wanna see them get into those, like, nooks and crannies behind those doors, behind those walls. When checkers is you have the escalators. I wanna see them get pivoted to see those, like, those little really nice jump shots, those little cheeky shots. I need to see those. And I think if you can, like, pivot yourself in a good position to watch that, good, but we might see some, stealth action.
It definitely might be seeing that for sure, but it seems like we are having a little bit of an issue getting one of these players in. So we are going to throw it to a quick little break, and we're going to try to make it short and try to get this player in. But when we come back, we are going to have this map number 2 between Purdue and Texas A&M. So don't go anywhere, because we will return with some more College COD Summer Open powered by eFuse. Oh, we didn't want to wait too long, didn't we, Tiff? We wanted to get back into Moscow as quick as we could. It seemed like those lobby issues resolved as soon as we went to a break. So it's a good thing. We get into Moscow quick. Already off to a good start as Texas A&M. Get quiet, get ready for this. He can't stone, pushes the aggression, evens us up.
See, we got a 3v3. This isn't too bad. They're all going. Like, the action's all over on B right now. Look like they might try to plant, maybe?
Good, they have the opening to do so. You see the rotations coming out for Purdue as well. If Tragic can find Giro, that's huge. That's going to be Blake alone. Bomb doesn't get planted either, so he's gonna force this out. Stone's gonna be setting up in police station, waits for his teammate to take the gunfight, and backs him up for the trade. A big play right there, and you have to say that's on Gira a little bit. As soon as he peeks out into the closet and Tragic finds him, I mean, putting Blake in that situation is not where you want to be.
No, that was kind of a demolition really quick. I went from like really great to really bad in like 2 seconds for Texas A&M. I kind of feel bad.
I kind of feel bad too for Texas. I mean, they had such a good start with the getting first blood, getting onto that site as well, keeping us even in a 2-on-2. But just that one little play from Gira, need to see him kind of be a little bit more patient in those situations. Over into round number two, though. Fast hit to A. Tragic's already found first blood, looking for more. Benji draws second, and they're just flooding into this and knocking down Texas A&M players left, right, and center.
What do here? Can he 1v3?
Have to be that. Bomb's against him, too. Time's definitely not in his favor.
Oh.
And he can't even take down Tom. It's going to be a tough round so far from Texas A&M. I feel like they're struggling to keep up with Purdue when it comes to the gun skill. And definitely, I haven't seen them kind of do what you and I wanted to see and slow things down and start taking command of things. They're getting a little bit too aggressive to go toe-to-toe with Purdue, in my opinion.
I think they need to kind of back off a little bit, be aware that if they can rotate to the other bomb site, they probably should, because they're just kind of all full pushing in. And then as soon as, you know, Purdue realizes what's happening, they just rush them.
Speaking of rush, Texas A&M, pedal to the metal, right to the A site. You got the trophies down. You get your players into that. You even have numbers advantage. If you could take Stone down on that half wall, it would be a great pick. But Blake, he's going to slide across. Tragic sees them. It's all alone to Stone. Tragic gets baited out into that. Purdue, 3 down now. I think the tables have turned, and it's going to be Benji in a 1v4. Bomb against him. They know exactly where he is. They're going to hunt him down. And that is a big round to climb back if you're Texas A&M.
We needed that, Texas A&M. Let's see if you can do it again.
Off the start, I mean, you were asking for the aggression. They went right for the aggression. They didn't skip a beat to get onto that A site.
They did not slow down. They were like, you know what? Let's take it even faster.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe they don't need to slow it down, Tip. Maybe they just need to go a little bit faster than the other team.
We can beat them. We can beat them to it. We've got this.
Let's see if they can keep that going here in round number 4. They already put 1 round under the belt. You got 3 in that round for Gira. So that's big momentum going his way. You stop the bleeding for now. Moving on to defense. They're even going to have the right read over the A side. Will they be ready for this?
They only have 1 player kind of watching mid to see if they rotate through, but...
So far, so good. 3 go down. And a Sean last alive. Quiet's going to spot him out. And what a round from them. I mean, Quiet, he had 0 into that. He was a big factor. Finding that last one onto Vanisham, and this rotation from Stone cutting off the possibility of a B hit.
Yeah, they couldn't even rotate. This is kind of like, okay, look, this search is turning into an actual bloodbath.
It really is. No, it really is when it comes down to it. And I thought that at Texas A&M, they're going to be a little bit more, I guess, mindful of Purdue. But instead, I mean, they just pick up the pace, and they are hot on their trail now. They even us up.
He's on a 3 streak. He doesn't care anymore. He's sending it.
Send right to the B site. I like this pack of wolf mentality from Texas A&M, but you look at player number 5 on that minimap. He is sneaking through checkers, looking to get into that backline, and if he plays this right, he can have some good timing to shut this down.
Blanks. That'd be kind of unique. Let's go.
He has to be quick, though, because Bench is getting overwhelmed here.
Sweet time over there, but wait, he finally is coming up on him. Look at this.
Patience pays off there. He's going to find it quiet from behind. 2v2. Can he take down brother as well? No, Bilo is going to take him. Anish Tom goes down, leaving Stone in a 1v2. Tom's going to get planted as well. So let's see how Stone works this.
I don't know. Stone's going to have to hurry up to the other side because they're able to regroup and kind of position themselves and defend.
He gets a good opportunity here on Gira. The nade isn't going to land. It does. Oh, the trophy system. It blocks it off. He walks right into no man's land, and that's 3 in a row now for Texas A&M.
Okay, the tides are turning on Search and Destroy. Let's go.
what I like to see, especially after that round 1, to see a little bit of momentum under Texas A&M's, I guess, feet. The momentum is paying off here, and this was a big kill from Brother. As soon as he finds Vanish Tom, he snuffs out that flank, and everything that they have to focus on is ahead of him.
You know, you were saying it earlier, Purdue's got the gun skills. They can aim, they can take people down, but that doesn't necessarily matter in search and destroy. Like, your positioning and everything matters here. If you, like, rush someone or you sneak up on someone, you've got the advantage. You don't have to aim perfectly unless they can flick on you quickly, but, you know, we're not seeing that here.
Exactly, you don't have to be the best when you're an assassin. You're already going to be getting that stuff. Tragic peeks out. What a shot on the Blake to open up first blood. The follow-through is phenomenal. Stone takes out Gira. That's going to give up the A-site for a possible plant. And now that Stone finds a third, that's going to be bomb planted shortly. 1v3, quiet. All alone on this half wall. And Benji's going to clear out hill number 2 as well. So they know that, their sides are all checked and open. He's going to be pushed through Eskies to maybe find something. But instead, he's going to take the long way around.
Yeah, he might be taking too long. I mean, Stone's kind of nestled in there waiting for the defense and waiting for Quiet to show up.
He's going to have to pick up the pace here. Because you have to kill 3 people and get the defuse within 16 seconds. It just doesn't seem possible. Quiet's going to find Stone. Tragic spots him out. The jump shots, maybe. Benji to help him out, and he doesn't need the help. Purdue, what a round to bring them back in. They fight fire with fire at the A side, and they just go head-on collision. This opening from Stone to back up Benji, it's just a beautiful play.
I love it. I love that jump shot by Tragic. Those are the little head peeks that I'm talking about, man. If you can really get a good grip on those, people respect it.
No, they don't. We see it all the time in Call of Duty, in anything, Warzone, competitive play, casual play. Those jump shots, they're cheeky, they're unexpected, and really they can the times in an instant. So 3-3, we go back to an even score line. Purdue's going to move back to this defensive side. And last time around, it was Texas A&M who made their moves to the B site. This time it looks like they want to go A.
Yeah, and it's true. And I think players 7 and 5 on the mini map down there haven't realized that they full rushed A yet, but they're coming up from the bottom. They're going to flank up.
So made a big play there. And now the flank's going to come through. The follow-up's going to be there. Quiet's able to find 1. He takes down 2. The 360 from Tragic, and he styles on him a little bit there. Love it.
So they're just showing the confidence. They're showing their dominance right now.
Quiet almost had it. If he flicked over and found Tragic, that would have been unbelievable. Not going to be the case, though, as Purdue takes 4-3 advantage now into the search and destroy. They move on to the attack. Their attack has been so successful towards A. I don't see them straying away from it.
They're going straight to A. You're not lying.
Look at this play from Texas A&M. They're going right down the middle. They're going to meet them in escalators. And Blake, you don't expect it at all. Stone's able to get the trade. Brother maybe finding a next one. No, he's got the backup. Gira. They lay even 2-on-2. But you see they're on polar opposites of this wall. Quiet and Gira are going to be in the middle of the map. And A control for Purdue.
Stone's just kind of chilling, waiting it out. All right, he's making his move on A now. Let's go.
Look at this map. The map right now for Texas A&M, they have to move to screens because you know they're going to expect you the opposite way. But Tragic, the heads-up play to read this properly. White again, 1v2. A lot more time to work with, and he has an SMG now. It's really getting through Tragic and Stone. That is the hard part. 27 seconds. Tragic's around the corner, expecting it at that Purdue. They put another one on the board. 5-3 now, Tiff. 1 round away from taking this.
Purdue is saying we're not losing a series on Search and Destroy right now. We're going to take it.
They're trying to prove them wrong. As maybe they've won 1 on the day or they haven't won any at all. But this is where they kind of turn it around and it's the redemption arc.
Love a good redemption. It's going to come down to this. I would really like to, they could just put it away right now.
Look how consistent Texas A&M is. It's hard to believe that it's 5-3 right now. 6-6 for Blake, 6-6 for Brother. Everybody's turning up for Texas A&M. They're just not clutching up. Look at this play towards A, though. It's where the bomb is going to be headed. Tragic knows they're there, calls for Tom to back him up. They put them in the blender, and it looks like they're going to make a little bit of a Texas A&M smoothie. However, Smoothie's a little bit dangerous as it does find 2 on the other side. Benji, though, he's going to be putting him down. Oh, no! Brother, 1v1 Stone. We're going to chase him down. Hits the deck. Maybe going to take this. No. Stone's going to back up. Respect it. 18 HP. The Demoni for the chase. He has to get that bomb. 49 seconds. Stone. Oh, he deserves that. He deserves that. I mean, Stone could have won that there. 100%.
Yeah, he threw a little bit right there. He started to emote, and he was getting a little. I don't even know if he meant to do that. There's no way.
Might have been a little bit of a miscalculation, a misinput, if you might say. But that snap from Brother there.
Bro, brother took down Tragic, and I was not expecting that. That kind of came out of nowhere, and he's on a 3 streak right now.
Keeping his team alive. Stone, you're teasing us now. He wants to let him know.
But I do love I have that emote on my wheel. I'm not gonna lie.
So we're gonna see this now. Hero, is he gonna be ready for this? Right to the A site. The flood. Benji actually takes some shots with a quick wrap from Purdue. I love this call. They're gonna go right to the B site, but they lose Stone in the meantime. They pay a little bit of price for that, but that's gonna be a free plan towards B.
It's true. It's true. And I think Brother's kind of starting to realize that he's checking for the rotation, but they've already rotated.
Tom in the back line. He could even us up with this positioning. He's going to hop up top, spots the rotation from Gira. Shots are clean. No, they're not. As everybody's here now for Texas A&M, are they going to send us to around 11? They have the numbers. They have the time to work with. They know exactly where Tom is. Are they going to push him out there? Still finds one. Bit too aggressive. If you ask me, Blake's gonna trade it out though. So here we go, the flood coming out for Texas A&M right into the site. You got Benji and Tragic against the world. It feels like Tragic's gonna even us up, and on site it's gonna be a 1v1 to win it out here. 11 seconds left for the clutch, and it just doesn't seem like he's got the time or the positioning. Tragic's gonna put it away, and Purdue, they move from a 1-0 lead to a 2-0 lead, Tiff.
This is just wild. We may see a 3 sweep. We may see it. It's going to come down to control here, and I'm excited.
I mean, it really is wild. At Texas A&M, they push from the A side to the B side with that numbers advantage. You spot out Tom, and I really thought they were going to wait for the pinch to come through before Brother pushed into that, but he pushes a little bit too far. He pays for it in blood, evens us up, and it puts Tragic in such a good position to just carry away with that.
He's good with that. You know, he's got the gun skills. You know, he doesn't miss his shots, and he's pretty cheeky. So they kind of like walked right into that.
It really did. It really did into the end of that. But that is going to do it for that Moscow Search and Destroy. Purdue in a really good position to put this away. They're up 2-0 right now in the series. Looking to eliminate Texas A&M from the CCL Summer Open. When we come back, we're going to have more action for you. We're going to head to a quick little break, and when we come back, it is going to be raid control just for you, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more. Welcome back, everyone, to the College COD Summer Open, powered by eFuse. My name's Seymour, alongside me, the wonderful Tiff, and we are bringing Purdue and Texas A&M 2-0 for Purdue right now, and it is going to be the attack where they land. Here's the B site, Tiff. This is going to be a crazy one. You talk about bloodbaths. Let's see it.
True. I mean, you know, Tragic's over here taking first blood already. I expect nothing less. They've almost got B site down. This might be a 3-0.
Good for it. It is going to be Purdue, but however, Texas A&M looking to get some momentum under them, and they're already chaining the A site as well, getting the progression. One tick is gone. You have to see the rotation come fast because it's going to be Blake alone for a little bit. Tom's able to find him. The reinforcements come in. Kira's able to clear it out. A wonderful play, but need to see him speed it up if they're going to keep toe-to-toe. Look at Tragic. He might be able to play spoiler back here, looking for a couple kills.
He's kind of pulling the flank, but you know, Texas A&M, they're holding down. Oh, they're starting to drop though. We just lost Gira and we lost Blake.
And that makes it 3. They're just gonna hop on it, stack the site. For Texas A&M, they're spawning far, and you kind of walk right into the sights of Tragic. This has to be tough. Tom finds Blake through the middle of the map. They're putting them in the blender. Tragic's on a 5 spree, and Purdue, they're gonna strike with the first round.
Ow. Yeah, this makes sense. The Tragic play of the game here. He actually went on a 6 streak right here at the end. He like closed the deal for them.
It's hard when you have to get back into the site. You have an AR like Tragic watching. I mean, he is a turret.
Out of his Craig, no thank you.
At all. Going up 1-0 after your attacking round. 6-0 is Tragic. He didn't even die there. He hit the far flank, got onto the point, and locked it down. Strictly business. However, Texas A&M don't want to go out of bang. So they're going to be going right back to the A site. Benchy's going to be meeting them in the ring. Quiet drops, give streaks now over to Tragic, and you got Benji going toe-to-toe with the rest of them. Finally, Tragic stops with the damage. It's been done, and inside this ring, you're seeing the collapse come on through. No ticks of progression. Sent back to the Shadow realm to start again.
And they almost look kind of trapped over there on the right side of the mini-map, but they're starting to fight their way out of it. But they just spawned over there. They're going to get trapped.
This is tough. This is tough. You need this kill right there. Oh, Tom, he made it tough. But it's still going to be Gira who found the kill in the end of it.
And Blake are out here fighting towards A right now, and you've got Quiet making their way over too. And, you know, I just don't think... What is this, Vanished Tyler right here? Oh, he's...
Benji, he's in behind. You need this time. You need this progression if you're there. You still haven't used the streaks either. Stone's in behind, looking for the shot punch, but he's just going to be cleaning up the rest of them. Tragic puts them to the work. And he is 11-1 right now, Tiff. This is crazy. He hasn't even used his streak.
This is kind of crazy. I'm curious when he's going to start pulling them out, but he might hold them for next round just to really put it, you know, they're going to put it away here.
I'm a big Tragic fan right now. I won't lie.
Autograph, let's go.
Right through pillars. He's going to be lining up, waiting for the cross to be there. Finds brother as well through his pool stairs. It's going to be Gira finally to give him his second death, but how are they going to react to that at all? Texas A&M, they need to hop on a hill fast. Stone's going to be around the corner looking to play spoiler, but he's going to drop to brother. The streaks can come through. Takes them off the site. 13 seconds left. They have to put the pedal to the metal, but that streak, it forces them all into Benji. He finds a big two-piece, sends them back to spawn, and they are reaping their reward of the benefits of spawn trapping. And that is going to be the second tick on the board for Purdue COD. 2-0 into the control. Looking for not just the 3-0 in the series, but the 3-0 in the raid as well.
Wow. They really know what they're doing. You can tell the teamwork on Purdue. They work really well together.
I mean, it's just hand in hand. As soon as Tragic drops that streak, I like the play to put Benji in a position to kind of force them right into the gunfights that he's taking. It really just puts the likes of Texas A&M in panic mode, if you ask me. You can see them. They're not expecting them to be in the spawn. And those spawn traps on raid, especially in control, can get so dangerous.
Much once you can do once you're in that position. You're kind of just stuck there, and you just have to fight your way out, and it's just kind of brutal.
You look at this, looking to put them away here. Vanish Tom leading the way into that A side, working on this first take. Can he find Gira? The shots are shaky, but he still comes away with it. The connection's going to be there. Who is that? It's brother and Blake to fight on in and find the rest of them, but still, Purdue, they come away with the majority kills. They're going to hop right back into the site, put that first tick through, and work on this with the stack. They got second as well. You got to get back into this fast if you're the side of Texas A&M, because this is going through, and that is 2 minutes now on the clock.
Yeah, now that they've already taken A, they're just all going to go to B, and they're just going to send it. Time's like flying by. I mean, Texas A&M's really going to have to put something together here.
Setup. You already got some fighting over at the B site. Tom wins a big one-on-one. You're going to be stopping this clock and allowing Benji to get into this backline undetected. Blake has an idea. He's going to be right to the right. Are you going to expect the prone? You do not. So big kill right there for Texas A&M to slow down Purdue.
I don't know. Purdue's kind of coming in. They just took out Gira, and they're going right back for it.
Oh, Benji. He's looking to take the fight right to their front door. He finds Blake. They're going to hop on this now. You got the second streak. It looks like it's going to be coming through as well. Stone, he's letting him know.
Look,
he's letting him know.
Stone is so feisty. I wouldn't be surprised if he emoted on him here in a second, but they need to pull it together, and they need to finish this off before they get a little cocked.
Really need to get that B side under control right now, because Texas A&M, they are putting up a fight. They're not going down easily. And Stone, he has a streak as well to work with. can't even take down Brother, so you're gonna have to go back to the drawing board right now, see if these other 3 players make a difference here at the site. Nade's gonna put Vanish very low. Follow's not going to be there, actually. It's going to be Benji to take out Quiet. You still got some trades back and forth, but enough is enough right now for Texas A&M. They're putting their foot down in every single trade that they get. They have a life advantage, so they are okay with it, but Stone finds a big 2-piece. Benji gets onto the site to stop the clock at 51 seconds. This could be dangerous now if they stack this. Big nade on there. The artillery strike from Tragic. Vanish Tom gets onto the site for the first tick. You're going to have to get a big play out of the player number 4 there. It's Brother. And it's not going to happen at all. Instead, they're all going to be spawning up there. You got another artillery strike right on top of them, working on this last progression towards B. Tiff, I hate to say it, but this looks like it's done. I say that, but Benji just wants to take his whole team out.
It's true. It's true. And there's not that many respawns left. Oh, no. Purdue's out of respawns.
That is troublesome, Nade. 3v6 now. 35 seconds. And if Purdue loses this round, you have to imagine that Benji is going to get a little bit of a talking to.
Win it there.
1v3 for Stone. Tagged up to take the gunfight. Texas A&M, they put a round on, and hey, I'm not going to point any fingers here, but Benji, I'm looking at you.
Not pointing any fingers, but Benji. Benji, bro, what are you doing?
But Benji, what are you doing, man? That could have been a quick 3-0 for Purdue, but instead they're gonna take them to round number 4. A little bit of leeway. They just, who knows? Maybe they just want to have a little bit of a close game against Texas A&M. And Benji's just trying to be nice guy out here.
Maybe. I mean, Purdue is defending now. It's a little easier. It's always easier defending than attacking. So, you know, maybe they just lost it on the attacking and they're just going to wrap it up here.
Tom looks like he's comfortable. It's a quick hit to start this one off. Brothers actually find Tom down range. How terrible would this be if Texas A&M claw this one back and win this map?
It wouldn't be terrible for Texas A&M. It wouldn't be. I mean, let's be real. It would be sad for Purdue, but...
Let me rephrase that. How terrible for Benji would that be?
I mean, I'm sure his team would be like, Benji, what are you doing?
Come on, man. We got to close this out. We got dinner in a bit. Look at Stone. Letting him know. Holds down the 4. You get 2 back the opposite way. They're able to get onto this A site, get a little bit of traction now. 1 tick is gone. Looking for the res. Can Tom get into here? Doesn't look like he can. Put another minute on that. This is crazy.
Sweep beginning now? Question mark?
Maybe reverse sweep beginning off of a team nade from Benji.
Hey, it would be one of the craziest things I've seen. Let's go.
Look at Benji now. He's in the back line. He's in that hot flank. And he is going to find a kill as well. Take down Brother.
Oh, Benji, make up for it. There we go.
Seconds down. Stone's going to get the call to peek on out. What a communicative play from Purdue to get that kill.
Kind of setting up right now. They're holding mid. They're holding the top of the mini map. They're just lost mid. What is this Tragic's holding there though? He's oh man, I don't want to go against Tragic. No one does.
First, you gotta get through Stone. Blake's gonna be around the corner. Stone's gonna take the first fight. You get the trade, but you're already down a player. Big trades back and forth for these squads. They're gonna lay 2 for 2 at the end of that kerfuffle. Look at Vanish Tom. He's just gonna pick up where his teammate left off. You get the disengage for them, and Benji again. He's behind them again. He's in the flank. He's just taking him down 1 step at a time, and he has to be so annoying to play against.
Yeah, we don't want anyone to flank us. Oh, that's so bad. But they only have 20 seconds left to try and take B.
20 seconds, they gotta stop the spawn. Lives are kind of even. Tragic lines up too. He's gonna hop in with D-Monty for the last one, but Giro's got his teammates back. That's 3 down the opposite way. No way they do this. They're gonna hop on now, looking to set us to a round 5 here. Stone, he can hop in. He can be the difference maker right now. Can he find Giro in the corner? He can. That's going to be a little bit less progression now for Texas A&M. You get time to regroup and re-hit this one. You are going to get Blake as well. So Purdue not doing a bad job here. The trades are favoring them. You get back into the site and you shut down the attack. That is a huge retake.
Shout out to Purdue for doing that. They might wrap it up here. 5 seconds remain. No respawns on Texas A&M.
No respawns either way. But there's only 2 players. And Purdue, they're going to get those last 2 kills. 3-1 in this series. Maybe not as clean as you expected, Tiff, for that last game. Maybe you want to give Benji a little bit of a talking to after that, but you get the job done.
They did get the job done. They are seeing, they're setting their sights on that prize money. They're like, we're going to take this. We are going to run this losers bracket. It might be a little rough along the way, but we are ready and we are not messing around.
Not messing around one bit. That's going to do it, though, for Texas A&M, as they are going to be saying goodbye to the CCL Summer Open powered by eFuse, as I think that is the first team eliminated from this double elimination bracket as well. And it is, you see the Penn State Blue versus University of Texas Burnt Orange squad are still going. So nobody's been eliminated there, but Penn State, they're up 2-0 right now, Tiff. So what a way to start this losers bracket run for Purdue. A swift 3-0. What were your thoughts?
I mean, there was a lot of action, but like I said at the beginning, I kind of thought this was going to happen. And, you know, it really led right into it. We saw Tragic step up. We saw Benji kind of do the little flanking and everything. You know, he was a literal silent assassin. He was always in the back line, just kind of coming around and just challenging. You don't expect that, but you would think after, if they watched the games earlier and they were playing, well, they were playing, but if you would have seen some of that and you would have heard it, you would have known to look out for Benji.
Well, definitely. Now you got to keep it on your radar for the later games as well. We still have one more match to go through for the night as well, Tiff. So we're going to cut to a little bit of break, get these teams set up, and when we come back, more college COD just for you. So stay tuned for the CCL Summer Open powered by eFuse. We'll be right back.